Got to the point where he was like kind of frustrated. Just tell me what you're doing. Like, what's the secret?
Oh, we can't share.
When you look at me,
Where do I begin? Does it ever end? Caught up in your
Pool party. It's already planned, but what's your idea? They got a dope house, pool, pickleball courts. They're like offered to hook us up on like a really good deal for trade. It's not gonna cost the company much.
Coming up on the fantasy football season, if you guys are dying to play, let me know and I can send you a link to join the league.
Everyone sign up, but don't. If you sign up, you gotta play. Don't around. Raise hands if you're down.
Last year I kind of was like, I would participate more if there was a punishment for taking last.
Award for first place and a fun punishment for last place. We take the big grinder out of their trailer for a week. Hand grinder every week.
Oh my God.
reasons to stay, reasons to go. I used to have the answers, and I was just too close to call. What's left to say? I can't be yet.
We're talking about whether we should keep our marketing guy on the team or not.
Verdict is yes for another week.
1 week of job security? That's sick.
We were leaning yes until you walked unannounced into the office. Next week we're hosting a hole. There's like this big golf course.
It's just a golf scramble tournament.
Golf scramble
that
tournament,
the
yeah.
HBA is putting on. So
we're hosting a hole where we're gonna set up a tent, have some swag there, have some marketing material to give to builders and other people we meet. The goal is with these people we meet, and we have some good stuff to entertain them and impress them.
it is gonna be sick. We just finalizing our builder program for the first time and having it like just really impressive. I bet we are able to get in front of like 15 to 20 builders at this tournament. We should probably have a pretty clear strategy of what we're trying to do. We're trying to give them the program.
Yeah.
Do you have any projects I come look at this week? Are you going to be out at any projects? I know you're super busy. Who's kind of like your decision maker on subs? I'd love to start connecting and get you guys pricing and just make it really quick and have them leave with a hat, some balls, and the builder program. Like, that'd be huge. It's cool the more events that we do, the more how much more prepared we feel. Like, we just have all these tools and assets, and like we're getting so much more comfortable with the full package we offer and all the pro slat stuff, and our branding is getting really cohesive. I think it's gonna be really cool, and we're gonna win the tournament. Me and Porter and undecided.
When the team's coming in, who knows like neck and neck with you and Porter, I'll pull out the Happy Gilmore like, in his backswing. Jackass!
Why don't you shut the hell up?
it's a subtle thing. When you look at me,
I remember on my mission, there was this one area, it was when I was with Dane, we were zone leaders. And dude, our zone just like was killing it. And there's this homie, I won't say his name, started calling us all the time. He was like, dude, what is your secret? There's no secret, we're just working our butts off. Got to the point where he was like kind of frustrated. Just tell me what you're doing, like what's the secret? And I think a lot of people fall into victim mentality and think that like rich people have a secret, and the reality is most of them have just like worked harder and longer. We haven't had part-time jobs on the side. Like, we've been doing this for 8 years, you know? Like, that's the secret.
What's the secret to success, Porter?
Oh, we can't share.
Being realistic about the growth we've had over the years and being really proud of it, because it's actually pretty impressive, but also understanding like there is no secret. This takes like 10, 15, 20 years of just like non-stop busting your ass, and eventually, unless you're like super, super dumb, take crazy risks and put your company in positions you shouldn't with leverage and not covering your notes and not covering your debts, eventually you're gonna just get smarter and smarter and smarter and figure it out. And we failed and fallen on our face a ton of times with that too. Like, but we've just consistently pushed to make it better and better and better and build somewhere that's like special to work, where now we got talented people surrounding the two of us and it's not just all on our backs.
heavy hearts and cautious dreams, hate and cards to make believe. Boy, you had it from the start. Had my head, you had my heart. All you're looking for is me. Hey.
Whoever poured this concrete was not thinking, and they didn't cut any of the bull nose or saw cut joints in it to let the concrete move. So it moved on its own. As you can tell, it's cracked like crazy. And now all of our filler joint just goes all the way to whatever's beneath this. So we're trying to do some things, fill it in with gravel and sand and stuff so that we can put joint filler in after.
Boy, you had it from the start. Had my head, you had my heart. All you're looking for is me. Can't tell what you need, but you
We're just finishing up flaking. We'll be back tomorrow to put down that top coat, but it's already so much better than it was before. So pretty excited to see how this turns out tomorrow. All right, we're back to do this top coat. We have a different crew today because Luke and his crew had to go take care of a different job that they were working on. We got Dyson's crew here. They started out today, they scraped off all of that excess flake, so you can see it's pretty even now. And then they're just laying down the top coat, which is that top protective layer. Super hot, but we just finished up on this garage. It's looking pretty good considering where it started. The floor just looks nice and smooth. Yeah, this is our marble flake clear color. You can see it looks super nice. All those huge cracks, we're able to make most of them really go away for the most part. And overall, this garage is killer and looks great. Oh crap. Got the grinder coming through. That's not good.
That's not good at all. Please try and hurry back to the warehouse.
Drive safe, fellas.
See you later.
See you.
Reasons to stay, reasons to go. Used to have the
Oh, it looks good, dude. The black and the charcoal is kind of it was almost by accident. Like, we just needed a trailer and they only had that. And I was like, that's nice too. That's freaking sick.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
See you guys. Have a good day. Dude, just if you don't have someone on your team that brings their graphing calculator from high school to work, you're never gonna win, dude. This isn't that complicated, but we want to build something that's really clear and easy to reconcile. Specifically for Dallas, we got ProSci, we got Lifetime, we got 2 separate bank accounts, we've got revenue coming into each company, we've got different expenses being paid by each company, reconciling that the revenue calculated correctly, nothing's double calculated, reconciling that expenses are being shared evenly so we can actually figure out what our bottom line is and make sure that the split is fair.
Let's say they make $50,000. They have $10,000 of expenses. That means they got $40,000 in their bank account at the end of the month. We made $100,000. We had $40,000 of expenses. We have $60,000 at the end of the month. We should each be paid $50,000. So this will be like the same either way, right? Like these ones will equal. So when we go to 60 to the 50, but yeah, we just want, what is the total that we get paid out minus what we got? So we pay them $10,000. I guess when I got hired on, I was doing mostly just all ProSlash stuff. Installs for like that year, trying to push sales, whatever I could do to help push ProSlat.
Carson's a perfect example. We call him Swiss Army Man because he's done whatever has been required. Like, Carson has an engineering degree. He's extremely intelligent. He's really good on the computer. He's good with numbers. He's good with spreadsheets. He's been apparently really good at developing software too. It started out as like, you're our ProSlat guy. You're going to be in operations. We played with different operations roles, and you've just been willing to do whatever it takes. You think and operate like a true entrepreneur. You think of things we don't have to ask you to think of, and Carson has built himself a pretty fire role in the company, I would say. Pretty cool to see how things have developed.
First text to now, never would have thought this is what I was doing every day, which is honestly fun. Yeah, running your own business is crazy because it's just the fact that you have your hands in every single thing. The garage is still like a final frontier for trades in the home, and I wanted to be a part of that. And I realized there were certain things that I wasn't good at and certain things that I was really good at, and I needed to leverage the strengths and kind of find some balance for the weaknesses I had. I think Lifetime just made a perfect sense because they had things that I wasn't good at, which was like probably like a lot of the branding, a lot of marketing and stuff like that, where I really struggled. But it was a perfect like unity of like, okay, I'm gonna take my skills, I'm gonna get the resources I need, and I'm still gonna be in this space, even if that's not like direct ownership. I don't know, I still take it as like I'm an owner. My piece of what I do affects so many other things.
That mindset that you bring is such a huge asset for the company, because the reason you have that is because you've done it, and it's really hard to understand that if you haven't done it. Yeah, we're super grateful to have you in a position where your strengths can shine, because at first I think we all kind of knew like you can do more than what you're needed to do right now. And frankly, that's how me and Porter felt too. Like there's certain passions we have, passions for like growth and risk and strategy and team building and culture. It was just like close a damn sale and get a floor installed, and doing that day after day, week after week, month after month, until we could finally take a risk to bring on more people. And this is a cool year because I feel like you're stepping into that role, me and Porter are stepping into those roles more fully. You know, Matt is stepping into more of like the actual head of sales, not just like doing sales. It's just cool. The problem we were trying to solve is basically the reconciliation of all of the financials for Dallas, because it's a pretty unique situation, sharing expenses, revenue coming into both businesses, figuring out how to reconcile everything and figure out what the profit is, including paying each other back for the expenses that are meant to be shared expenses. Carson was helping me figure that out, and then we were also just discussing like the future of his position, because we've been planning for a long time as he's been helping build the software, the future of him being a lot more involved in like structure and financials and strategy and stuff like that, and how excited we are for that, because Carson is a smart dude. He's broken ChatGPT 3 times.